Okay, so let's talk about describing transformations of f of x is equal to the value of x squared. Remember your quadratic parent function, its equation is y equals x squared. Its a coefficient is always going to be a positive 1. You're not going to see any IHOD numbers, no parentheses, and you're not going to see any over numbers. You're not going to see anything after the power of 2. And this is the starting point for all parabolas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to y equals and I'm going to type in x squared. I'm going to go to my table and I'm going to fill in these values. So when x is negative 2, y is 4. When x is negative 1, y is 1. When x is 0, y is 0. When x is 1, y is 1. And when x is 2, y is 4. And I'm going to go ahead and plot these ordered pairs on the coordinate plane very quickly. And I'm going to sketch this quadratic parent function. And now we're going to talk about some of its attributes. So you can see its vertex is at the origin, 0, 0. And that, because it opens up, it is going to be a minimum value. And its lowest y value, because remember when you're talking about max or min, you're talking about low or high value. So they're actually looking for the y value when they're asking you for just 1. And its minimum value is 0. Okay, its axis of symmetry. Remember, axis of symmetry, that is a vux, a vertical line. So that vertical line is this line right here. I'm kind of drawing a big dash right here. It's a vertical line that splits that parabola equally in half. And so it's got to be an x equals, since it's a vux line. And what number on the x-axis does it cross but 0? So its axis of symmetry is x equals 0. Its y-intercept is also 0, 0. And so is the x-intercept, okay? It only has one root, 1, 0. The domain, if you look at the domain, it has on the how far left side, if you look at that, it goes forever to the left. And then if you ask yourself how far right it goes forever to the right because we have arrows. So its domain is all real numbers, and I'm just going to abbreviate that with the double R, okay? And now we're going to look at the range. We want to look at how low it goes, and so I can draw a boundary at the x-axis because it goes as low as 0, so I'm going to write y is greater than or equal to 0, and I have to include a bar because it does touch, it has a solid point, a solid line at the boundary line. And then if I ask myself how far up it goes, notice it has arrows. It never stops going up, therefore I can't draw boundaries. So my range is